Hey world, it's Tobo. It's May 11th, 2013! I missed my face, but I fixed it pretty quickly. Anyways, news is happening in the form of the fact that I Twittered! I have a Twitter now. It's at Tobo TV. Link in the down there. It's literally like right below the window. Hey Casey, good to see you. So yeah, that's a thing that happened, so that's nice. I'll be tweeting about it every time I go live. And if there's any weird stuff going on, like cancellations or having to postpone for whatever the hell reason, I'll let you guys know about it. Other than that, let's start watching Spy Party. Today's show is Cleetose versus DrawnOnward. I'm going to do the usual thing of like until about an hour and 10 minutes or until I run out of water, whatever comes first. I do have 2 glasses, so I won't be running out of water too quickly. But yeah, Cleetose starts with a stream oddly zoomed in for a little while. That should last a few games, so it won't be too big a deal. So let's get right on into it. Cleetose as Sniper, DrawnOnward, playing the spy here in this first round. And away we go. Drawn gets a quick flirt at the window. Not a great one, but still, any little bit counts. Goes to statues right away. Did that get him highlight? I can't tell. Yeah, it did. He is highlight there. That's probably just because of the statues and nothing to do with the flirt, because flirts like that so early on are really hard to catch. DrawnOnward looks like he's going in for another flirt here. In a good position for it, too. Hopefully, if he can green test, he'll be able to finish it up in 3. This one or the next one he's going to have to green test, so he's got 2 shots at this. There he goes. Missed the green test, but... I'm a little bit confused, because it looks like he's in a position where he can, do something. I lost my train of thought. He fake banana breaded. That's a thing that happened. It wasn't a real banana bread, but sadly he was in convo with a suspected DA, so that would be a little bit of an issue. He's pretty high up on the suspect list right now, I think. Although I may just be projecting. There's the banana bread. And Cleetose. Wait a second, is Drawn the only highlight? Yeah, Drawn's the only highlight right now, so that's just not a good thing to be happening. Going in for his final flirt. He does need a green test here. That's what my train of thought that was lost was about. He does need a green test, but he red test? No, that wasn't a red test. That was just the seduction target being a jerk and leaving on him. So that's just not happy. Not a whole lot Drawn can do at the moment. One more highlight has come up for Cleetose. Though Drawn is certainly drawing suspicion. He's going to go for a swap here. That's not a good idea, man. You might have to, though. 33 seconds left. He may not have a whole lot of choice here. Yeah, there's the swap. Does get the green. That could save him really. That could, like, be words. His saving grace. The fact that he got that green test. Here comes the swap. As he gets his flirt. There's the swap. There's the shot. That's the game. Cleetose 1-0 right off the bat. Wow, I'm having issues today. I'm not finishing thoughts, and hopefully I can fix this. Shouldn't be too big a problem. I just need to pay some attention. The zoom issue has been fixed. Apparently it only took 1 game. So that's nice. Hi Cleetose, you're in the chat, that's awesome. And the game starts. Round 2, Cleetose as spy, Drawn as sniper. As we kick this off here. Cleetose not doing a whole lot right off the bat, just being inconspicuous, which is always a good thing to do when you're playing Spy Party. Now, no one's talking there, so that's an issue. Can you actually see my mouse pointer? No, you can't. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I was pointing at the conversation he was in, by the way. So, let's have a look here. His seduction target did join in for a moment. Managed to get a very low flirt off. Seduction target left, and then he got a green flirt at the windows, which will put him to about 50%. So that was a pretty fortunate chain of events. That was not fortunate. Yeah, he just stopped in the middle of nowhere. That was unfortunate. As he goes in for a couple of inspects here. I highly doubt he's going to go for the swap. Drawn is looking at it, though. No highlight there, which is quite nice. The zoom's still a little bit weird on Cleetose's stream, but that's okay. We can't see the time. That's the bug, actually. I very nearly missed that because I wasn't paying attention to it, but it doesn't look like he was seen at all, so that was quite nice. Mission and a flirt to go, and minute and 15 to do it in. Things are looking up for Cleetose. He's in a fairly good spot here. If he can get the DA in a nice place, he should be able to get this done. Oh no! The DA stepped into the conversation he just left. That's a shame. But now he can go back there and get his flirt and his BB done right away. Looks like that's where he's headed. Standing in. Any flirt will do here. Looks like that's what he's going to do first. Here comes the flirt. There's that done. Now all he has to do is get this banana bread off without dying, which seems unlikely considering he's not even highlight. There's a banana bread. 10 seconds to go. I don't think Drawn's going to take a shot here. I think that was a game for Cleetose. Yes, it was. Cleetose goes up 2-0 after the first pair of games. Cleetose doing a fairly good job here. I'm really thirsty for some reason. This water could deplete quite quickly. Okay. Cleetose did some really nice moves in that game. Really fortunate with the stuff with the flirtations at the beginning there. Wasn't a particularly good first flirt, but he left again right after, so he was able to get a nice flirt at the windows. That was really nicely played, very opportunistic on that. And then there was one other thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. That's okay, more spy parties occurring. Drawn Onward as spy this time around. Cleetose as sniper going into game 3. And we'll see if Drawn Onward can pull a win out of this one. He's not doing a whole lot right off the bat, just hanging out in a lonely conversation with good old Danger Bro. Cleetose highlighting for statues, as is normal. And Drawn really just hanging out, not a whole lot doing. There he goes. Moving up into the conversation right next to the ambassador here, just out of range for the convo bug. That is a shame. Ambassador leaves anyways, so that's okay. Drawn Onward hanging the statues now. A couple of inspects, maybe even a swap. You can never tell with Drawn. Though I doubt it. The laser does have his statue in sight, so... Actually, no, he doesn't. Just looked like he did. Drawn Onward did go for the swap. Ooh, he just barely saw it. I don't think he actually noticed it, but he could see it in his view there. Drawn Onward going for the flirt here. Cleetose pulls around, sees the swap. Does he know who it is? I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows. Drawn got a flirt off. Wasn't an amazing one, but it will do. And Cleetose, low-lighting who he can. But somehow, DrawnOnward got away with that swap. That's amazing. And once again, spends quite a bit of time just hanging out. Minute to go. Ooh, the pathing wasn't fantastic, but I don't think he was in view of the laser, so it's okay. There's a banana bread. Nice green test on that, so that shouldn't get too much suspicion. Takes the shot anyway. Apparently he was fairly confident about the swap there. And Cleetose is up now 3-0. I usually panic a little bit when I see a swap and I realize I don't know who it does. I panic a little bit and I just start low-lighting everyone the hell I can. Cleetose played that out really nice. Because he low-lighted only the people he knew it wasn't. 100%. And then after that, just kept his eye on the person he thought it was. And that banana bread was apparently enough to set it off. Cleetose gets a low-quality flirt right off the beginning there. But he's in position to banana bread, so... And there are quite a few people in convo here. Actually, lots of movement going on right now. You should wait till things settle a bit if he wants to try this. Didn't actually go for it. The timing looked like it was pretty nice. There were a lot of people in convo. A little surprised he didn't try it there. That's a bug. I don't really mind the whole blatantly obvious pathing thing because the laser was on the complete other side, couldn't see a thing. That was unfortunate. But he's none the worse the wear for it. So everything is okay. DrawnOnward here, heads to the statue. Sorry, Cleetose. Cleetose is playing spy, not DrawnOnward. As Cleetose heads to the statues, gets his inspects, sets the statue down like a sane person, and goes into a fairly innocuous conversation. Not even highlight yet, and 1:20 to go, so he's doing pretty well here. As he goes for that window flirt and gets it off. He's doing a pretty good job with this. 1:10 to go, and one mission and one flirt need to be done. Spending a lot of time with the windows here. That's a little bit odd, but certainly not suspicious. Nice pathing there after... Whoa! Apparently Generalissimo... Apparently that hat is not something that DrawnOnward is a huge fan of. I'm going through the water really fast, man. I gotta slow down. Cleetose played that out really nicely. His flirts were nice. None of them were obvious. None of them were really unpleasant as far as pathing goes. So all of that went really well, especially the window ones. Those were nice. Got his inspects off without taking a highlight. Got the bug basically perfectly. Couldn't have been seen at all. And I guess Drawn just focused in on somebody who wasn't the spy. There's a banana bread. Green tested. So that's fairly nice. No highlight, I believe. Dark green dress? Nope, no highlight. So he's doing a fairly good job with that. As he goes for his first flirt. Pathing was a little bit odd, but nothing noticeable. fairly good thing, I'd say, that he didn't fast talk there, because that can be suspicious. Nice screen test on that. One more of those. He'll have that flirt done in 2 with 2 minutes to go. DrawnOnward's doing a fairly good job with this. Cleetose not seeing a whole lot in the way of what Drawn's doing, which is fine because Drawn hasn't done a whole lot to see as he heads into the statues here, looking for a couple of inspects. And Cleetose does highlight him after quite a while. So he's taken the highlight, he's got half a flirt done, and needs one mission other than that with 1 minute and 20 to go. And he's going to see if he can get his flirt finished up here. He needs a green test to do it, but he's certainly in position. There it goes! There's the green test, 1 minute of mission. He just needs one more. He's got time to do it, so he can spend a little bit relaxing if he wants. He's got time to spare at the moment. Doesn't really seem to be taking a whole lot of scrutiny either. So, DrawnOnward is in a good spot here to finally pick up a game off this. It's taken him a while, but with unfortunate swaps and things like that. 30 seconds to go, and it looks like he's going to head off to his mission. Swap statue. Nope, changed his mind. Looks like he's going to bug. There's the bug. It was seen. Cleetose up 5-0. So, DrawnOnward not exactly on form tonight. He's not playing badly. That last bug there was unfortunate, I guess I'd say, but generally Drawn's not playing badly. It's just little things, deciding to swap at inopportune moments, things like that. Just classic DrawnOnward being a little bit too loose in his play. In general, he's doing pretty well, but just it seems that whenever he slips up in a noticeable way, he gets caught on it, which is a shame because it doesn't usually happen in Spy Party. Generally, you can get away with a few things before you take a bullet. But Cleetose really has his eyes on correctly. What the hell am I talking about? That didn't make any sense. Cleetose is doing well as sniper because he's seeing things, is what I had attempted to say. Well, Cleetose in the spy role right now, and not a whole lot going on at the beginning. That's fine. You don't really need to get busy early on when you're playing spy. Sometimes it's good to take that was just not good. Okay, Drawn's got a game. What just happened? He red tested a banana bread and then 360 bugged with nobody nearby and then just sat back in the same conversation again. The only word I can think of for that is awesome. Anyway, DrawnOnward taking up the spy role this time around. Oh boy, that was fun. We're up to 8 viewers. I think that's an all-time high for me. So, that's happy. DrawnOnward doing some inspects at the statues here. Is he going to swap? DrawnOnward's known to do that. Nope, didn't swap. Did take a highlight for the early statues, but that's actually a bit of a problem. Gets a nice bug in, pretty damn invisible. Basically at as far range as he can possibly be for that bug. That was really nice. Well done on that. 2 minutes to go and 2 missions to do. DrawnOnward looks like he's in a pretty good spot right now as he heads over for a flirt. He's not going to be able to do an amazing one, but a flirt's a flirt, and if you can green test this, all the better. DA decides to be a nice person as well, so hopefully this could end up with a nice contact. Never mind, DA left. There's the flirt, no green test, but that's okay. Cleetose, 3 highlights, 1 of them being drawn. So, he's taking some scrutiny, but he's in a pretty good spot missions-wise. If he can get his flirts in... this could actually be difficult. 1:15 to go, and at least 2 flirts. Oh, really, DA? That's just not nice. Come on, man, be cool. Minute to go. Let's see how Drawn's gonna do this. Is he gonna go for a time ad here? It certainly might be a good idea. Nope, just a standard issue. Everyday watch check. Nah, pause for a moment to resync. Everything should be good now. That pathing was unfortunate. Yeah. DrawnOnward is not in a good spot here at all. This isn't going to be good. There is a chance he can pull this out, but a very slim one. This banana bread's probably going to kill him. There's the BB. There's the shot. Cleetose up 6-1 at the moment. That is such a shame. DrawnOnward seemed to be doing a fairly good job there, but he went to the statues really early, which got him a highlight really early. And then he was doing good for a while. He was staying low, but then pathing happened, and that's just not a good combination. Cleetose really sharp on the sniper this evening. He's doing an amazing job with this. And Drawn just can't seem to find a way to best him. Six to 1. Current scoreline. Cleetose picking up the spiral. Once again, Courtyard 2, any 4 or 5, as is normal. Here we go, going into the 8th game. Let's see if DrawnOnward can pick Cleetose out of the crowd this time. That AI at the beginning certainly didn't help, but he didn't take a highlight for it, so that's alright. Toby is okay. Cool. You scared me for a moment there. Cleetose, once again, just hanging out at the beginning. Not going for any missions, just being nice and inconspicuous. It's been working for him, so certainly not going to fault him for it. DrawnOnward, swinging around, picking up highlights. And everything is fine so far. Got a nice flirt there. I think that might actually have been a 50%. If not, it was just under, which would be a shame. Gets the BB off there. And still hasn't taken a highlight. So, doing a good job with this. He's staying under the radar. He's really just standing there, to be entirely honest. Cleetose, doing well, even though he's not doing much. Here he goes to the statues, looking for a couple of inspects. He's gonna get them. He does get highlight as well, though, so there goes the no highlight streak, though It wasn't for much. There's the green test on the swap as well as what I believe is a third cycle, which is just not good, but I don't think Drawn caught that. We'll see how this goes. Long path there. Green swap has occurred. Drawn sees the swapped statue, knows it's one of those two. It has to be. They're both highlight, so that's a bit of a saving grace for Cleetose. That pathing on that bug scared the heck out of me. I didn't even see the arm go out, but that was the last mission. Got it done! Cleetose really on his game tonight. Holy mackerel, 7-1. Not going to be a tie tonight if this keeps up. Jeez. I'm looking at my stream here, and I'm realizing now that all I have in this entire wall is a photo. So, probably fix that eventually, but for now, Spy Party. Quick Seduce. Green test from long range, so not great, but not bad. He's in a good position to Banana Bread as well. But will he take that opportunity? Nope. DA walks out on him before he can. He did get that first flirt in, though. And I'm once again going to have to pause for a moment for syncing purposes. Ooh, red tested that inspect. That's not optimal. Goes into a second cycle as he green tests this next one. That's pretty good, as he's able to put that down without incurring suspicions. Though just the fact that he's at the statue's got him a highlight. Not too big a deal considering, but certainly not optimal. There's a Banana Bread, green tested as well, so that's pretty nice. Just a shame it had to happen so quickly after he entered the combo. There's the green test on the flirt as well. So one more flirt's going to finish that up, no matter how bad the flirt is, pretty much. And Drawn Onward, a mission and a flirt, and 1:40 to go. Doing a pretty good job with this. He is one of two highlights. Once again, him in red dress. Might be able to get a bug in here. He's in range. I'm pretty sure he's in range. Didn't go for it, though. Was he in range? I'm second guessing myself now. I thought he was in range. Maybe not. Flirt and a mission, and 1 minute to go. He might be able to do this. It's certainly a possibility. Let's see how this works out. Drawn Onward. He's in a bit of an interesting spot here. 50 seconds. The clock is ticking. What's he going to do? He's going to have to move sooner or later. But patience is most definitely a spy's best friend. Here he goes for the swap. Got normal lit. Got low lit as he green tests. That's irony. He just needs to walk right up to his seduction target there, which he does. Go for the flirt, which he hasn't yet, because his seduction target left. Oh my god, that's the swap. Here he goes for his seduction target, going for the flirt, doesn't get a chance to. The swap was seen. Cleetose once again with the keen eyes shooting a low light. No, never mind. He was knocked back down to neutral suspicion. But still, Cleetose is acing this, man. He was doing an amazing job. And Drawn Onward just can't seem to find an answer for it. 1-8 is the current scoreline. This is rough. This is certainly not Drawn Onward's night. One glass of water is down. Half an hour in. We need some balcony, man. That's what we need. We need balcony. Here we go. Cleetose picking up the spy roll once more. Let's see if Drawn can catch him this time around. As we head into game 10. Finishes his drink off. Let's see what he does from here. Probably going to go to a mission, considering. Pathing not fantastic. Bouncing not fantastic. Goes to the statues with not fantastic pathing. He is in fact highlight before he even picks that statue up, so that's nice. As he goes for his inspects, as he gets his inspects, and sets that statue down. That early highlight might be what wins Drawn the game here. In position to banana bread. All highlights are in convo. Still no BB. I wonder what he's waiting for. Here it goes. White test. There's a banana bread. Why did snaps get highlight? I have no idea, but Cleetose actually missed the conversation entry for a moment. That was not awesome. Goes for the flirt, which is, again, not awesome. Refuses a drink from Toby. Poor Toby. Actually pretty nice on the pathing there with that, Okay, here's what I was gonna say. Pretty nice on the pathing with the briefcase. He turned around as soon as that got picked up. That was nice. He saw an opportunity as he walked by the ambassador. It would have been nice, except for two things. One, the position of the laser. That was unfortunate. Two, not three, hand. Thank you. Two, he collided with the ambassador and wound up spinning. So his arm just like waved out right in front of the laser, and that was... I'm saying unfortunate a lot, but that really was unfortunate. DrawnOnward picks up a game as he takes up the spy role on balcony. It's time for Drawn to make his comeback. Let's see if he can do it. Game starts here, takes his drink, heads into the convo. Let's see how this goes. Goes for the insta-banana bread, white tested, so that's less than optimal. Didn't get himself highlight though. That's a little bit surprising to me. Light blue jacket is DrawnOnward with a red dress as seduction target. Seduction leaves convo for the briefcase and gets a low light. And Drawn just hanging in convo, chatting it up. 1:10 to go, and he's not got a single flirt done, so that could be an issue. Although, that's a nice positioning for his flirt there. See if he can get a nice one off. Doesn't hit the green test. That's a shame. He's going to need 2 more of those. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to do that. Grabs a drink from Toby as a way of an apology for last game. And there are only 2 suspects left. And at this point, he is the only highlight. This is going to be very difficult if he wants to pull this off. 32 seconds to go, and he needs 2 flirts out of this or a bug. It's going to be hard. It is possible, but it's going to be really, really hard considering this. Actually, people are getting normal lit again. Lots of people are getting normal lit again. He's actually got some room opening up here. 10 seconds. There's the bug. Was it seen? Yes, it was. Cleetose picks up a game on balcony. 9-2 is the score after 11 games. We go into the 12th. And and DrawnOnward just couldn't get those flirts done. Problem that I have all the time. I have flirtation issues, both in-game and in IRL. It doesn't seem to work. But more balcony. This time, Cleetose in the spy shoes and DrawnOnward playing sniper. Let's see if he can manage to pull the score back in his favor. Goes for the time ad right off the top. Does Drawn see it? No. I think Cleetose got away with that. That's impressive. There's a banana bread. No lowlights from that, so that was really nice. Let's see if we can get a good flirt here in as well. Good flirt in here is what I meant to say. Green tests that. 2 more flirts. And that'll be finished up. Sadly, he wasn't quite in range for 50% off that. But time ad went down. There is no highlight. DrawnOnward's going to have some trouble with this. That time's still dilated, so if he checks the time now, he might wind up shooting orange dress. I believe Cleetose just went for a briefcase return, which was quite a nice way to get that flirt in. There's one. Needs one more to get this done. Will he take a drink? Will he take a drink? Gotta do something, man. Okay, yes, he does take the drink. I don't know why I got so excited about that, but I did. Not highlight at the moment. Minute to go. Cleeto's in a fantastic spot. Made a risky move at the beginning with that time ad, and it's paying off big time. Here he goes in for his final flirt. Any flirt will do. And I'm pretty sure Cleetose has this game in the bag. Even though the flirt left him. He's going to get back in the conversation in the next 45 seconds. He has to. And by this time, Drawn must know a time ad's gone down at some point or other. Takes the shot on the seduction target, so all that seducing was for naught. But Cleetose does win another game. 10-2 is the current scoreline. And Drawn is just not having a good day right now. Good night, I guess, considering he streams at midnight, which is like 2 in the AM here. So, sadly I can never watch him live, but I still get to cast him all the frickin' time because he streams so much. Thank you, DrawnOnward, for streaming so much. This is an awkward conversation, isn't it? We're on balcony. Where's everybody? Flirts walks up in a really nice spot. Doesn't manage to get the green test, but 2 more of those, and we'll have that done. You might actually be in range for a bug here. No, never mind, he's totally not. That was just a weird camera angle playing tricks on me. Gets the banana bread. Takes the highlight because of white testness. The only highlight right now. So, that is a shame. Not doing nearly as well as he'd like. This whole evening he's not doing nearly as well as he'd like. That was the contortionist briefcase grab. Strong grabs a drink. Sorry, the section target grabs a drink and leaves the circle. He just leaves the circle and checks his watch. 50 seconds to go and 2 flirts are needed. Goes in for 1. Not in a very good spot for it, though. We'll see what he can do here. He really would like a green test out of this. Either that or he's going to try to red test and go for a green out of window. There's the green he needed. 25 seconds and 1 more flirt. It's possible. It's going to be hard, but it's definitely possible. 2 highlights right now. See how this goes. As he grabs a drink, 15 seconds to go. He's running out of time. He's going to need to make something happen somehow. 10 seconds to go. As he steps out to the window. This is going to be hard. Didn't quite have the time to make it work. And Cleetose, ever patient, picks up yet another game. And DrawnOnward, just falling farther and farther into this hole. Most of it isn't even his fault. Cleetose just really acing this. And Drawn, he's having trouble with his flirts, for one thing. Not just on balcony, but all over. He's having issues with his flirts. He's also having issues with ill-timed swaps. And other than that, it's just a bunch of little things that Cleetose catches without fail. He's doing amazingly well tonight, and DrawnOnward's just not able to figure out a way to pull out wins from this. Cleetose gets a flirt in early on. And goes for the banana bread. 2 low lights from that. So Drawn, 2 low lights and a white test. So Drawn is in a fairly good position right now. Though he didn't manage to get that highlight from the white test, which is a shame. Still not highlight. There's the highlight. Probably because it took a little bit too long to refuse Toby. Good eye on that, Drawn. There's the next flirt going down. 1 more is needed to finish this up. And he has taken a highlight. But he's got 50 seconds to get this 1 flirt. I thought he was just going to hang out and wait for it to come to him, but no. Actually leaves the circle. This is making Drawn pretty suspicious. 2 highlights right now. 2 lowlights. 2 standard. Grabs a drink from Toby as he prepares to enter in the convo for his final flirt. Here he goes. Any flirt will do. Doesn't even need a green test from this range. DrawnOnward watching close. There's the talk. Drawn's thinking about it. You can tell he's thinking about it. Is it going to take the shot? No, he doesn't. 12-2. This is unfortunate. Ooh, boy. Cleetose, stop being so damn awesome. Drawn's having issues tonight. I don't know what to talk about after this game, and they're not... There we go. Now they're starting things up. More balcony. DrawnOnward, once again in the spiral. Cleetose as sniper. Ever vigilant, ready to pick up the slightest of clues. Like that. Oh god, that was just incredibly suboptimal. Yeah. Yep, pathing. Pathing's the thing that happened there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, Cleetose is on spy now. Starts safely in conversation. What is Toby doing? Never mind. He moved. Everything is okay. Second target decides to be real nice. So does the ambassador, actually. He is in range for a bug. There's the bug! DrawnOnward. Did he see it? Did he see it? He didn't see it. He didn't see it, but the bug didn't go through. Ambassador decides to give him another chance. Come on. Bug, you know you want a bug. Nope, sorry, not gonna let you do it this time either. A flirt has gone down. It was a white test. Nothing is awesome in Camp Cleetose, other than his score at the moment. That's pretty awesome. Gets another nice flirt at the windows. That was beautifully done. And Drawn doesn't suspect a thing. Prepare for banana bread. Right after he takes this drink. Actually, people are leaving now. But he goes for the banana bread anyway. Hits the green test. Leaves 2 low lights. Drawn. That's the wrong guy, man. Though in all fairness, Cleetose played that out brilliantly. That was as close to perfect, probably. Other than the bug. So, never mind. It wasn't that close to perfect because that bug was just fail. There, I said it. It was right in front of the laser and it didn't even go through. Should have lost that one, Cleetose. But, here we are, back on balcony, drawn in the spy shoes. There's the banana bread. Very nice banana bread. He is not currently highlight because he green tested that. Things are looking good. Camp Drawn Onward this time around. Let's see if he can follow through in this. You know, I don't usually watch these sets beforehand. I just kind of look at who's playing and go, ooh, I want to cast that. When I told Cleetose that I was casting this set, he said, I promise you it's not going to be a tie. I didn't quite realize what that meant. It's okay, though. Drawn Onward is once again having flirt issues. He's might need a green test if he wants to finish this up, and he's got 35 seconds. He's not highlight. He is going to need to make a move here if he wants to get this done. There he goes. Drawn Onward, getting ready to make that move he needed to make. 20 seconds to go. Spot next to the seduction targets, wide open on both sides. Come on, man, now's your time. 14 seconds to pathing gods. Everything is okay. Wait, is he low lit? He's low lit. He's low lit. Oh god, is he gonna go for the bug? He needs to go for something epic here. Doesn't. No shot is taken. Cleetose picks up another game. Cleetose is at 15. Cleetose is at 15. Usually they only play 30 games. I don't know what to think about this. Drawn basically needs to do a reverse all kill here. He needs, what, 13? Yeah, 13 games in a row. This is just not awesome. This is so not awesome. Let me do a little bit of syncing up here. Actually, in a fairly nice position for that bug. Ambassador's not even being personal spaced. Will he go for the bug? Will he go for the bug? Will he go for the bug? Go for the bug, man. Do it. You know you wanna. Doesn't go for the bug. Goes for the flirt instead. He'll still go for the bug if he wants. Arms go down. You're in the perfect spot, man. There's the bug. Completely invisible. Nothing Drawn could have done there. Now, he's got 2 options. He can banana bread for the win or go for a silent game. Looks like banana bread for the win is the option. And a minute into this round of balcony, Drawn loses. There you go. Straight up. 16-2 is the scoreline. That's harsh. Jeez. "10 minutes and that much water to go." Drawn Onward. Having a rough night, man. When I set the stream title to Continued Shenaniganry, apparently I was more accurate than I thought it would be. There's a flirt right off the bat. Not a particularly nice one, but it's a flirt nonetheless. Fairly nice position for the banana bread. Drawn goes for it, hits the green test. And the only person talking was the ambassador. So that's a shame. Lots of highlights. Like, basically everyone except Drawn is highlight right now. So, come on, man. You can win this game. If there's any game you can win, it's this one. You can do it, man. I has the faith. You need a green test here. You didn't get a green test. You might be able to 50% one, but it seems not particularly likely. Because Drawn just really hasn't been that on with his ATs tonight, sadly. Leaves the convo, checks his watch. Still not highlight. So, things are going pretty well for him now. Not in the spot where he can get that flirt in he wants. He is in a spot where he can bug. It's dangerous, but he's low lit. Go for the bug, man. You can get the bug, man. Okay. He did green test that seduce, but he was too far off. Any seduce. He just needs anything. Anything. He'll take it. He'll take it and he'll win, and that's all he needs. He is low lit. He just needs to finish his missions. Come on, man. You got 15 seconds. Get a seduce. Do it. Do it. Yes. Here he goes. Here he goes. This is it. Got the seduce. He's no longer low lit, but that's okay. He's not getting shot. And there's the... Wow, someone else got shot. That's... Okay, sure. Why not? Drawn gets a win. He's up to 3. That's exciting. Oh, man. 52 minutes in. And Drawn has won a 3rd game. I feel really bad for him. This is rough. No wonder Drawn couldn't show up tonight. Oh, boy. Well, more balcony. You know what we don't see very often? Ballroom. How long has it been since I cast a good game on Ballroom? I see Veranda more on Ballroom, it seems. That's so weird. I love Ballroom. Ballroom is still my favorite map. Okay, here we go. Cleetose on balcony. Let's see if Drawn can begin his epic comeback here. Though that was a pretty nice flirt at the window there. Couple of drinks taken. No highlight received. Really spent a long time in that window. I don't know about that. So he goes to the other window. Really taking his time on this one. Cleetose does not want to take a highlight early. Actually, probably hoping for an early low light there. Didn't get it. Here he is, setting up for his second flirt. Nope, he wants a briefcase. He really wants that low light, man. That was nice. That was a nice little shuffle there. Hands off the briefcase. Turns around. Goes for another window flirt. Green test it. Does he get it off? Yes, he does. Hell of a window. Oh, man. I oh man because the seduction target was awesome, by the way. Actually getting himself shot. So I don't blame Drawn for that. That was massively suspicious. You see what he did? He was standing next to green dress at the window. And then he just walked around to the other side of green test back at the window. Green dress, not green test. What am I talking about? It wasn't green dress, it was red dress. What the hell? My brain's not doing stuff. Case in point, I'm switching back to this screen because having it on my face is not working right now. Okay, fine, you convinced me. I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about in that game. It was really just Cleetose doing a pretty good job with the flirts, and then Blue Danger decided he wanted to be the most suspicious person, and he died for it. So that's the thing that happened. Drawn Onward, heading back to Courtyard 2 for the last few games. 17-3 is the score after 20. And Drawn is in a nice position for the BB. Does it go for it? Yes, he does. Hits the green test. And only lets off 2 lowlights, so that was pretty nicely played. A little bit of odd pathing, but not much you could have done about that. Oh, really? Really, Seduction? That's just not necessary. Okay. He heads to the statues for his inspects. He's Hylet. This could be tricky. 2 minutes to go and 2 missions to do. No seduces yet done. This could be tricky. Goes for the bug. That's a nice bug. I like that bug. That was a beauty. 1 mission to go. And 1:45 to do it. Drawn is in good shape. As long as Cleetose doesn't magic his bullet into his head. There's his first flirt, White testing it. 1:30 to go, and 2 flirts to get. Actually grabs a drink here. This is a pretty nice idea. I'm not entirely sure what just happened. Damn it, Cleetose, you and your damn spy sniper magic bullets of deathness. Stop that. Oh, we saw the bug. Well, fine. Be like that. More spy parties happening, so. Ay, ay, ay. He's in a nice position for a flirt here. Doesn't manage to get the second inspect, but that's okay. Drawn. Does he highlight? Yes, he does. There are the highlights. Cleetose actually going for the briefcase here. Doesn't happen very often. Cleetose, though, seems to be very adept at briefcasage. DrawnOnward knows this, though. Doesn't do anything about it. Cleetose does a fake banana bread. White tests it, but still. Actually, that's just really unfortunate because he was in combo with a suspected DA. Oops! That's not awesome. Maybe Drawn can actually get a game off this. There's another talk. Cleetose really not doing a whole lot this game. There's another fake BB? What are you doing, man? Confusion. I has it. Finally leaves that conversation. No, he doesn't. I was just... did he? Yeah, I think he did. He moved over to this conversation over here. Gets another flirt. What are you doing, man? You don't have time to finish your missions. You got 1:15 and nothing done. He must have been trying to frame somebody. He must have been. That's the only reason to do 2 fake banana breads. He just did a real banana bread. Goes for the swap. He's realizing he has a motor here. DrawnOnward sees the swap, takes the shot. My water's out. So with 4-18, that's the final score. And after 22 games, I'm going to cut it off there. That was rough. Yeah. DrawnOnward did not have a good night. If I remember correctly, this was actually just played last night. So this was, like, recent. Poor guy. Jeez. But yeah, I have Twitter, so that's a thing. I'm gonna go do this again on Tuesday, as is the norm. So, guess that's it. Until then, this is Taboshi, signing off.